Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So there's no this is what I'm showing you right now. You see what's going on. The one that just walked off. Mind you, this looks like a kindergarten's graduation. These are small children. These are not big children. These are not high school children. And even if they were, but it makes it worse that these are 5 and 6-year-old children. And you showed up at their little kindergarten graduation with your big back and your butt showing and some stripper heels that you can barely walk in. You know, motherhood used to be a respectable station, a respectable thing for women to be mothers. And whether they had the men around them or not, you carried yourself a certain way as a mom, especially when it came to your children's functions, the school, things like graduations, parent teacher conferences, anything like that. Even the most hood of our mamas used to try to show up better than that when she had to come to the school. You didn't want your mom embarrassing you. You didn't want her coming in looking like anything. You wanted her to come in and at least look presentable. And for the most part, our mothers did. They didn't have to dress up, but you come outside and you look like somebody's mama. But everywhere these chicks go, they look like a whore. It doesn't matter whether they're with their children in the presence of other people's children, whatever. It doesn't matter about the circumstances. It doesn't matter about the event that's going on. There's no such thing anymore for these chicks as a time and place and appropriate and inappropriate. This era of women disgust me specifically for that reason. Why don't y'all know the difference between appropriate and inappropriate? Why don't you understand that there's a time and a place to dress a certain way or act a certain way or say certain things or whatever? When you are asked to show up in your capacity as a mother, why don't you do it? Why do you have to show up in your capacity as a whore all the time, no matter where you are and no matter who's around? All in this so-called, I do what I want to do, I'm grown, can't nobody judge me, weird space that y'all are always in. Why do y'all do that? It's disgusting. It's disgusting that you show up anywhere, everywhere with this same mentality. You don't bother to put a nice pair of pants on or a nice skirt or a pretty dress and show up where all of these other 5 and 6-year-olds are, the teachers and the principals and whoever else staff might be there, and other parents. No respect. You're offended at every single thing, but you have no shame and you have no respect for anybody. You have no respect for, places and other things that might be going on. There's other things happening but aside from your butt. There are other things happening aside from your backside. And it's like y'all don't believe that. Y'all believe that the world revolves around your backside, no matter how it look. It's just disgusting that you want to show up like that. Why? It's like of all the things that you could have worn, you couldn't have found a dress. You couldn't have found a pair of pants that was nice. I would have accepted you in some jeans and a blouse. But you had to come outside with way too much skin and legs, the bottom of your butt cheeks out. It was inappropriate. If I was a school, I wouldn't have let her in. She'd had to be mad on the outside. Because, ma'am, you cannot come in here like that. There's a dress code. You can't come in here like that. We wouldn't let the students walk through the halls like that. We would not allow the staff to walk through the halls like that. And in the interest of continuity, we can't allow the parents to do it either. So you either have to change clothes or I don't know what you're going to do, because there ain't no way y'all grown and don't understand that because you wouldn't show unless you work at a strip club, you wouldn't come to work like that. So you do understand time and place. It's just that you're so inappropriate all the time. And you think that some single father is going to be there. If he is there, he ain't looking at you. He don't want you. Just embarrass your son. Kid probably too small to realize that they're embarrassed. These are little kids. They don't know really what's going on, but you do. You came out of the house like that. Drove your car, got dropped off, got on the public transportation, however you got there. But you hit the public with that on to a kindergarten's graduation. A graduation for prepubescent children. Really? Like, really? Y'all have really scraped the bottom of the barrel. Really, y'all scraped the bottom of the barrel. And then you want all of these accolades and you want all of this good treatment and respect, but you don't have any respect. You know you have to give respect to get it, right? That's not a right. Respect is not a right that you have. You have to show yourself respectable and then people respect you for the most part. But y'all don't display no respect to nobody. Y'all don't give due respect to environments or the people within them, and not even to yourself and not even to your children. And it's really unfortunate. Like, what are you doing? Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, the Crimson Q, and this was my perspective. Bye bye, Crimsonites.